Jad here from OnlineSuccessBuddy.com, taking on the latest smartphone of the iPhone family, the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, which some call it a phablet. Tremendous sales, and within the past couple weeks, despite the viral videos about an iPhone 6 Plus was bent by hand. Now, everyone is talking about Bentgate. Not really sure how many complaints has Apple received and how much damage it incurred since the video broke out, but I am sure Apple is doing everything to resolve this so-called flaw. Now, before we talk more about the bending issue of the iPhone 6 Plus, let's talk about its key features. First, iPhone 6 has a 4.7-inch screen, a Retina HD screen, and an all-new design. iPhone 6 Plus has 5.5 inches display and is 16 centimeters tall. These are the largest iPhone Apple has developed. They have a new softer, rounded, slimmer design that makes them look sleek and elegant. The iPhone 6 measures in at 6.9 mm, while the iPhone 6 Plus is slightly thicker at 7.1 mm. The volume buttons are rather oblong rather than circular too. Okay, let's look at their iPhone iSight camera features. New 8-megapixel iSight camera with 1.5 pixels. Autofocus with focus pixels. 2.2 aperture. Optical image stabilization, only available in iPhone 6 Plus. 5-element lens. True tone flash. Hybrid IR filter. Sapphire crystal lens cover. Backside illumination sensor. Auto image stabilization. Auto HDR for photos. Improved face detection. Exposure control. Panorama, which is up to 43 megapixels. Burst mode. Tap to focus. Photo geotagging. Slow motion. And timer mode. Let's see some of the camera feature examples. How about the battery life? The iPhone 6 is powered by a 1810 mAh non-removable battery, which is a little larger than the one on the iPhone 5s. In early tests, the iPhone 6's battery doesn't fare any better than last year's model. Apple claims a 24 hours of talk time for the 6 Plus and up to 14 hours for the iPhone 6. Report says that it only cranks 17 hours of talk time for the iPhone 6 Plus and 10 hours for the smaller iPhone 6. Let's go to speed. How does the iPhone 6 fare? Watch this.
Hey guys, this is Xavier with Gotta Be Mobile, and this is the new iPhone 6 on the right and the iPhone 5S on the left. Now, one thing that Apple told us about during the announcement of the iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus is that the Wi-Fi speeds would be incredible. They'd be 3 times faster. But a lot of times when we hear tech companies making claims like that, we sort of take them with a grain of salt. And a lot of times those numbers are based on theoretical maximums, not real world experiences. I am happy to report that with the iPhone 6, Wi-Fi speed is significantly faster, and that should make downloading content a lot easier. It should mean downloading huge video files from iTunes and other sources. It'll go a lot quicker. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. Is first on the iPhone 5S, if we hit begin test, this app is the speed test app. You can download it yourself and try this at home. Basically what it tries to do is max out the available bandwidth on your internet connection. So in this instance, the iPhone 5S is downloading speeds really quickly here through my Comcast cable connection. 85 megabits per second down, and it looks like about 23 or 24 megabits per second up. That's using the Palo Alto data center. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm on the same data center on the iPhone 6, and I am. Now check this out. They said up to 3 times. Let's see how fast we can get this going. Now I am connected to a Apple router, and I'm sitting about 15 feet away from it. And so I might not see these same speeds upstairs, but check that out. 180 megabits per second down. That is ridiculously fast. These speeds are not just because of the Wi-Fi though. I do have a super maxed out Comcast Xfinity triple play bundle where I get the fastest speeds, but you should see similar results no matter what speed tier you're on with your ISP. So Apple claimed 3 times faster. 85 times 3 would have been 240 some odd megabits per second. We're not quite there, but it is a huge jump. On the right side, the iPhone 6 has 95 megabits per second faster than the iPhone 5S.
Wow. That was pretty fast. Okay, so let's go back to Apple's iPhone 6 durability. Obviously a lot of buzz going around, but what do you think? Is iPhone 6 really weak? Or will it depend on how you take care of your phone? I believe that no matter what kind of phone you have, if you apply force and intentionally try to destroy it, it will break. Let's see what others say.
It's become apparent that the new iPhone 6 Plus may be prone to bending under pressure, or while in your pocket. We wanted to put this claim to the test, with actual test equipment, not just our hands, to see if this is really something you need to worry about. To test bending on the new iPhone 6 Plus, we use a 4-point bend fixture, and we compare it side by side to a Samsung Galaxy Note 3. We'll be applying up to 100 pounds of force to each of the phones to see how much they bend, if at all. It's very unlikely that these phones will see more than 100 pounds of force out in the wild, so this should be an adequate test. We'll support the phones on each end and apply up to 100 pounds of force to the center of the phone, not just near the volume buttons. First up, the Galaxy Note 3. After ramping up our force to 100 pounds, we found that the Galaxy actually bent quite a bit, but once the force was removed, the phone returned to its original shape.
Turn it on.
Next up, the iPhone 6 Plus. After applying 100 pounds of force, the iPhone 6 Plus didn't bend as much as the Galaxy, but since the phone is made out of aluminum, it's much less elastic and didn't rebound to the phone's original shape.
A little bit.
Our final bend test results at 100 pounds was that the iPhone 6 bent 3.25 millimeters, the Note 3 bent a little more at 4.5 millimeters, and then we did the same test on an iPhone 5, which bent the least at 1.75 millimeters. Our conclusion is that the iPhone 6 is more prone to bending than other phones, but not because it's weaker, but instead because of the aluminum frame that doesn't bend back into place like most other phones. This is still a problem though if you constantly sit on your phone or you drop it often.
This on a white screen in case we get any sort of cracking or anything with the screen. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put a little pressure into it and see what we can do. Okay, so there you go. I mean, I was barely pushing on it at all, and that's what you get.
Hey guys. So there you have it. Some early buyers had their hands on the latest iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus. Some had bent and dropped their phones already, some broke and others bent. It's totally up to you guys if you want to buy the iPhone 6 or 6 Plus. I still think that it's all up to you how you take care of your phones. Intentionally breaking, dropping, or bending your phone is quite odd. I'm sure you have your own reasons or something to prove. But hey. Thanks for sharing. Thank you for watching my video. Credits to all video clips owners. Please feel free to subscribe below. Please visit onlinesuccessbuddy.com for more videos. Cheers.